the 1%, and the 1% is that Elon Musk, Peter Thiel care about the 1%, and the 1% is Elon Musk. The 1% is Peter Thiel. We know about Fox and Roku. So yeah, you might as well go on ahead and get you an antenna. That is a very good question. Where do you go from here? Where do you go from here? Because they have cut supplemental programs that help people. You have people out here that are starving, people like myself whose home burned down, and that's unfortunate. You're going to have a hard time getting help. And whereas there's another tropical storm coming, we're going to be SOL because they dismantled FEMA, the National Weather Service. So when any sort of natural disaster comes along, you won't be ready for it. The same with this screwworm that's in Texas. How are people going to be able to afford fresh produce? It's already in Texas. You have a whole Ebola outbreak as well too. Like literally everything that this man is doing is not helping America. It's harming predominantly communities of color, Black people and POC. And then there are some people within the Black collective who voted for this thinking that this would be cool because they don't like trans people, because they don't like our existence. It's Pride Month, and then you've got Juneteenth coming up as well too. And they would rather burn this country down and suffer than to thrive under an African American woman. But again, they're playing right in our faces. RFK Jr., he said he put him in charge of healthcare and he's going to let him run out, and he's doing just that. So now we got to look out for each other. We're literally ass out. Our allies have turned their backs on us. So it's just like we're up the creek without a paddle. There are no guardrails to stop this man. And one more thing. You sat up there and you called Barack Obama a son of a bitch. No, motherfucker. You're the son of a bitch. How about that? I'll do you one better. You're the fucking son of a bitch. How dare you get up there and fix your mouth and call the first Black president who is dignified, who is well loved in the United States of America, a son of a bitch. But see, he called Kamala a bitch on the campaign in 2024. He called her a bitch. No, Donald. If anybody is a bitch, it's you. You the bunker bitch. Why do you think he wants this $500 million ballroom? I've told y'all once, and I'm going to keep telling y'all again. His plan is plain and simple. When it comes time for the general elections, which is what, November 3rd? When that comes around, what's going to happen is he's going to lock himself in that bunker. Every authoritarian leader has had somewhere to go hide. From Hitler to Mussolini to even Putin, Kim Jong-un, they all have these hidden places that they can go and stay in power and reign total control, absolute total control. So when we talk about the Roman Empire, how the empires are crashing down, yes, things are definitely crashing down. They're not working in his favor, but this man is unhinged right now. Y'all voted back a megalomaniac into the White House. And he's vowed that he is not going to leave. So my question is, what are y'all going to do about it? Just what are y'all going to do about it? You have a man who is drunk with absolute total power, and he is losing his everlasting goddamn mind. At the G7 summit, I mean, the United States right now is a laughing stock. We have went from being world center stage to now being a laughing stock. I would have never expected me being homeless on my bingo card as well too. And not just being homeless, but that fascism would take over. But you know what? Ooh. So many people, like Martin Luther King Jr., and so many have warned that literally this is how fascism takes over. And if you don't fight for it, if you don't stand up against fascism, then it will continue to grow and grow. And that's what's happening right goddamn now. Is it's growing. This man has literally ruined our country. And they're saying that gas prices won't go back down to $3 until 2032. So the question is, are we mad enough? And I want to ask the white voters, the white Donald Trump voters, you're not mad enough. So what are you going to do? Because if you think that black people, we're going to sacrifice ourselves, which we have been doing for the last 400 years, if you think that we're going to sacrifice ourselves, literally, and put our bodies on the front line, no. Yeah, black people, we've been sitting on ready. We've been on ready. We understand what is going on, the severity of it. But I can also tell you this as well also. We have spending power. And I see some of the Asian Americans that are anti-black who have aligned themselves with white supremacy, who are pissed off at black people, by the way. Guess what? They're getting pissed off at us because we're saying we're not going to support your businesses. We're not coming into your business anymore. But yes, that's the thing. That is the thing. A lot of people have become adjusted and complacent to this. Like, this isn't normal. This is not normal at all. Not even by the least bit. And I'm not going to sit up here and act as if it is when it's not. Or be silent about it. They have now weaponized teams to go after journalists, the real journalists who are reporting the truth, the actual truth. They don't want you to know what's real. They don't want you to know it. This is how fascism grows, when they're able to control the media. And what did I keep saying on the show? It's going to be called state-ran media. You have all of these big corporations. All of these big corporations who have capitulated, like ABC, they have that. CBS, they have that. The new head over there, the new SEC chair, Brendan Carr, all of them, they have literally weaponized the DOJ, every branch of government. They're turning on each other. I mean, it's ridiculous. It literally is how much this man is able to get away with. Oh, and I see y'all are still going in the queer community. I see y'all are still weaponizing Christianity. Let me touch on that, because Deshaun, I know you're going to catch the replay. I have been able to see some of the stories, but I'm seeing it. Y'all are just going to have to learn to live with queer people. We're not going anywhere. Our existence is not going anywhere. And we shall not be erased. I don't know how many times we got to explain this to y'all. I don't know how many times. LGBT visibility is not going anywhere. It's Pride Month. You're just going to have to learn to live with us, because we are black too. So the same way that these crackers are trying to erase our existence and eradicate us, There's no way you can eradicate the entire LGBTQ community. It's just not going to work. So y'all are going to have to learn to live and coexist with us, period. Because you could have some in your family. Better yet, how about this? I'll do you one better. Some of your children could be in the queer community, Bootsy. Well, why not just flaunt it in our face? For years, for so long, LGBT representation has been told you need to go back into the closet. You need to be hidden. You need to be in secrecy. You don't need to be authentic and live and walk in your truth. We're not doing that anymore. Those days are over. The days of weaponizing Christianity, but like Christian A. Smith said, and he said it so brilliantly, homosexuality is not a sin, but your homophobia is. The fact that you have a government that is being ran by Nazis, oligarchs, white supremacists, and rapists, yeah, that's a sin. But y'all don't want to talk about that, though. Y'all would rather point out our existence being a problem. That's what y'all would rather point out. Other than the fact that y'all choose to believe that me existing is a problem for you, and that we're the cause for your gas prices going up. We're the cause for your grocery prices going up, and we're not. Y'all voted for a man that hates the people that y'all hate. I have been seeing almost every single video Deshaun has been sending me, and I'm addressing that right now. So I'm addressing that. But as far as me, still trying to find a place, still searching, everything is just about the same price down here to rent, to get a home, still waiting, red tape, it's a waiting period before you do anything. So right now, as it stands, the internet sucks where I'm at with my brother. The only time I'm able to get good internet or download a picture or watch a video is if I move around. So hopefully today I'll be going back to the old house. I can get internet over there. I'm with AT&T, and AT&T, when you're not near the box, it slows down. So I gotta find a place where I can take the show, where I can do the show, because I'm ready to get back to work. Like for real, literally. Literally. And I appreciate all of you who donated. I've seen some of you guys' messages. I was able to get them, thank God. But also, to the ones who've reached out, I want to say thank you as well, too. This has not been an easy journey. Let me tell you what my day now consists of. Instead of getting up early in the morning exercising, which that's not going to stop. I can exercise anywhere. But my day consists of getting up, eating, making sure that everything is in order, making sure also that my mom, she has everything that she needs. All I can do is eat, sleep, watch television, and exercise. I've been depressed, and it's mentally draining because I'm not able to do what I want to do, which is host my show. I had a lot of stuff planned from now all the way up until next year. And it gets lonely. It gets lonely when your phone doesn't ring, when people don't reach out. It gets lonely when people don't, text or whatever. And even when they text or try to send a picture or something, you can't really see it. It's so slow to download. My internet has slowed down. So I'll be going back to my old house today, and I will be doing more videos and recordings because I don't think people understand the severity of the damage that is done to my home. Like, I haven't seen the back of the house. I've seen the front. I showed you guys the front, the kitchen, the dining area, my brother's room. Today, I'm probably going to show you guys the bathroom. Now, Me personally, I believe that God can take a miracle and work it out of no way. Like the house can be rebuilt. That's what I think. I think it can be rebuilt. Literally. You know, it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of cleanup crew and all. But I think it could be saved. But I also think it's time for a new chapter because that house is where I did all of my shows, every single one. My backdrop is just hanging off the wall, so I'm gonna have to let y'all see that today as well too. But like I said, the only time I get good reception is when I'm moving around, when I'm out. It's like up and down, retrieving items from the home. I know my mom still has clothes in her closet. I still have a lot of the gorgeous pieces that I've worn on the show as well too. Some of them have been destroyed by the fire and the water, literally, in my brother's room. Because if you look back at the video that I posted, the top part of the wall, the paneling, that's down. The inhalation, when you build a house, there's always inhalation in place. So that's everywhere all over the floor. And I'll let you guys see it. And I think we're fixing to get some rain today as well too. I feel a little driplet on my head. But yeah. That's just about it. But I will keep you guys updated. That's today's update. Nothing yet. Nobody got back to us. And I just don't feel comfortable with certain parts, like going into a shelter, temporary housing. That's not an option for me. I just can't do that. I want someplace that I can call home permanently. And that's what I'm trying to work on. I'm hell bent on it. My mom is too. All of us are. And 50-year mortgage to buy a house now is 50-year mortgage. It should be 30, not 50. But under the Trump regime, they're making it difficult for everyday Americans, us, the working class, to afford. While the rich, they get up there and they can throw $60 million fucking monstrosities on the White House lawn, where you literally have this drunken, Winnie the Pooh built motherfucker by the name of Josh Holton, who sat up there and referred to the First Lady of the United States of America, our first Black First Lady, Michelle Obama, a woman of class and distinction, calling her a man. I mean, he was spitting up Gerber baby food all over himself. I laughed when the motherfucker got on the scale. Because the scale, he was wobbly, he was drunk, and you could tell he was drunk. But yes, I am going to be okay. It's been depressing. I appreciate y'all. Keep calling, keep texting if you have my personal number. I'm not able to see pictures, videos, or messages at this time until I'm near stable internet or good internet. Because where I'm at in my brother's house, the internet sucks. It's very slow. So I appreciate y'all for the phone calls, texts, and donations. Thank y'all all so much. And if you need me, reach out on Instagram. Be sure to watch all of my shows to keep yourselves entertained. I will be back. This is just the beginning. I'm already planning my return. Right now, we're trying to find a place where I can go and tape the show. My mom came up with a suggestion saying, hey, why don't you go to a family member's house? I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be nobody's charity case. But unfortunately, you're in a situation where you have to ask for help. You know, I'm so used to helping people, but I'm not used to receiving help, if you put it that way. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've come to the realization of that. I don't want to be anybody's burden or charity case. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been independent, always try to be self-sufficient and try to do it for myself. But sometimes you have to get the help. And I'll leave y'all with that final gem and thought, Fashion Dolls. And I will chat with y'all a little bit later. Again, catch the morning lives at 7 a.m. If you're up, the replays will be up. I love y'all, and I will see y'all then.